We got another great new product for you. In fact, this time we have two great new products for you. They're kind of related, so we're going to jump right into it. Of course, we're going to unbox a brand new aircraft today. It's from Flyzone. It is the much anticipated Fokker DR-1, of course made famous by the legendary World War I ace, the Red Baron. We're going to open this up. This is the transmitter-ready version. It's kind of equivalent to Horizon's Bind and Fly product. So you get pretty much the same things that you would expect from that type of offering. So we will open this up real quick here, and right away you can see you get a pretty nicely packaged aircraft here. You've got your aircraft, you've got a single cell charger. It does come with a single cell battery, so let's take a look at that. We've got your standard single cell. It's 130 milliamps, so got that. We've already charged that, by the way, so we'll show you some stuff later. We've got some accessories here. What's kind of neat about this is you get your machine guns, which you'd expect on a World War I biplane, but you get a fully paintable and thus customizable pilot that you can put in. So you can do them up as your favorite pilot. You can do them up to look like yourself if you want. And that kind of gives you a little bit of uniqueness to your Ultramicro. So let's pop this out of here real quick. Kind of a little bit different packaging than what Horizon uses. No tape, these are all kind of jam-fit pieces of cardboard, and we pop out our aircraft and remove the bubble wrap, which I promise I will play with later. And here you have your Fokker DR-1. Now, as you can see, it's the legendary Triplane. Pretty simple construction, you know, it's all foam. It's a 3-channel model. Aileron panel lines there are strictly for show. It's elevator, rudder, and throttle. Pretty simple aircraft, really easy to fly. As with all micros, not real great in the wind, but a fun little plane. The other product we've got for you today comes with this for a limited time. It's Tactic's new AnyLink, and it works with any of the Flyzone Hobbyco transmitter-ready aircraft. And basically what it does is it lets you use almost any transmitter you have to run one of these Ultramicros. So we'll pop it open really quick for you. Show you what's in it. It's a really simple device. You get your instructions, you get a pair of cables, depending on what kind of transmitter you have, and you get the AnyLink device itself. Really small little product, and some Velcro to attach it to your transmitter. So we're going to pop this off real quick, and since we're going to be using a Spectrum DX6i today, we'll be using this cable, which is for the Spectrum. Now it's pretty simple. Plug it into your AnyLink, and then these two will go to your transmitter. All right, so let's put the battery in our Fokker. I'll pop it in real quick, and we'll show you how really simple the AnyLink process is. So as soon as we get my big hands around this little thing here, slip it in. And we'll just set that in there for now. Alright, so normally what you do, I'm not going to do it since I'm not really going to attach this. You basically use the Velcro, attach it somewhere to the back of your transmitter like so. You're going to plug in, keep in mind your radio is off. Alright, keep your radio off. You're going to set it to a blank channel, something you're not using, a memory slot that you're not using at the moment. You're going to plug into your trainer port, and for this particular radio, you're going to plug into the battery port, which is actually going to power your AnyLink. So as you can see, as you can hear, our airplane just beeped. We now have full rudder control, and a little bit different when binding with Flyzone products over the Horizon products. You need to put your throttle up to full, and then back down to 0, and that'll arm your engine, so now we're good to go. So as you can see, all I've done is I've just plugged this into my existing DX6i. My DX6i is now acting in sort of a buddy box configuration. The Tactic AnyLink is actually doing the transmitter. My Spectrum's not doing any transmitting, so it's taking all of the control inputs that I give it and transmitting through the AnyLink to our aircraft. Now, as you can see, whatever I do, it's going to transmit. There's elevator, throttle, and rudder. So now I can go out, I can fly this plane with pretty much any radio I have. There are some caveats to the AnyLink system, however. For example, it'll work with pretty much anything. It'll work with a JR, it'll work with a Spectrum, Tactic controllers obviously, and some Tower Hobby stuff, but out of the box it's not going to work with a high-tech controller. You'll need a custom cable for that. There's also certain models. You'll notice I'm using my DX6i for this example, because my DX68, like several JR receivers and other Spectrum receivers, requires a different cable. Now, which cable you need, there's about a half dozen of them, will depend on what transmitter you're trying to connect to. And they're going to run you anywhere from about $3 to up to $15 for something like the cable for the DX8. And the reason for that is the DX8 cable, and it's the same cable that you use for a 4E, a 5E, a 10, or a DX7S, only DS. It actually has a lithium iron phosphate battery in it, so you're also going to need a charger. And that's why the cable costs about 15 bucks. But it's a really great concept. It's a really neat idea. As long as your transmitter has, a trainer port, you can probably use it. Doesn't matter how old it is. I mean, even some older Futabas will actually work with this. Some 18 megahertz stuff will work with this. Again, you'll have to check to make sure your cable's included. If not, you can order one. Like I said, they're pretty cheap. And it's a very cool way to expand your fleet without having to buy a completely separate set of radios. And for a limited time right now, the AnyLink itself, which is normally about 30 bucks, is included with the purchase of the Flyzone Ultramicro series. There's about a dozen planes in the series. All of them qualify for the free AnyLink. So pick one up. They're about $80 for the transmitter-ready version, a little bit more if you want to get the ready-to-fly version, which comes with a Tactic controller. They come with a free $30 AnyLink, so really, it's quite the bargain. It's quite a great deal. Of course, hobbyquarters.com has these in stock. You can walk in, you can order them online. They've got the AnyLinks in stock. It's a great little product. Can't wait to see what else they come out with in the transmitter ready line. I think it's going to be a big hit for Flyzone and Hobbyco. And I'm going to go fly. You guys have a great day.